So it seems that we have a new pandemic on our hands. And no, I don't mean that we're all going to sit in our houses for the next year. What I mean is there's a brand new genre on the rise at the minute, and how it's even allowed on YouTube is so perplexing. Because somehow there are people on YouTube that are making money from committing crimes. There are whole channels dedicated to just posting videos of themselves driving recklessly and running away from police. And it got so popular that last week IRL streamer Neon, who himself has never strayed away from controversy, jumped into one of their cars and got himself involved in a hit and run. But before we look at that, let's have a look at some of these YouTubers first. So firstly, probably the biggest and most long-running channel in the whole niche is Where's 981. He describes himself as an amateur CGI artist and lets us know that everything on the channel was synthesized using Unreal Engine 5. I'll let you guys decide whether or not you believe him once we look at some of these videos, but genuinely, his two most popular videos are compilations of every time he's run from the cops. And I'm going to show you a few clips. I don't know whether this video will then get age restricted, but it seems to be okay with YouTube since I'm being shown ads every time I watch one. Okay, so here we have him driving along at night. What does that say? He's doing 30 miles per hour? That's a pretty good speed. Oh, there's a police car. Thank you for pointing it out, Mr. Where's 981. Police car turns to follow him, and he speeds off and goes through a red light. Like, what the fuck? But this is exactly what they do. They just drive really fast, really recklessly, and try to get into police chases. I mean, 4 weeks ago, he uploaded a video that says 3 cops versus 1 very fast AMG GT. But the other person who's directly involved in the incident we're going to be talking about today is called Squeeze Benz. His channel's fairly new. He only started posting a year ago, but he does the exact same thing, drives recklessly, and tries to get into police chases. But people seem to love it, because only a couple of months ago in February he had 8,600 subscribers and now he's on 217,000, so people are flocking to this content. Before we look at the proper video, let's just take a sample of what Squeeze's driving is like, because who knows, maybe he actually does drive really nicely and really legally. Oh, there's a disclaimer, hang on a minute. The stunts and tricks displayed in this video are performed by trained professionals in controlled environments. Just not true. Keeping in mind all the required safety measures. Also very not true. Viewers are advised not to attempt any of these stunts as they are dangerous and may cause personal injury, property damage, or could even lead to a loss of life and limb. Do not attempt to duplicate, recreate, or perform the same or similar stunts or tricks anywhere. All views and opinions, blah 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 blah. I don't know what he thinks putting this at the start of the video, if it somehow just like absolves him of any crimes that happen inside of it. But just because you did the WWE thing and said do not try this at home doesn't mean that you're not doing it. Not even 2 seconds in and he is just cutting up traffic like it's no one's business. Let alone the fact that this is obviously massively illegal. He's just putting everybody on that road's lives at risk for what? Like a little bit of attention? So the video is just called Squeeze and Neon, where he's just posted basically stream highlights from his, live stream where Neon jumped into his car. He takes him on a nice drive and eventually they get into a hit and run. Now I'll put a disclaimer before any fans of either Squeeze or Neon jump in the comments and tell me, oh, the person that he hit is actually just one of his friends. I don't care. Genuinely, you're causing accidents on the road for no reason other than to try and get money and views, so shut up. So first we see Neon jump into Squeeze's car and then they kind of just talk about what they're going to do. And what I find really funny is they have like this translator for Squeeze because they don't want him to talk on camera so that he doesn't get caught for all the crimes he's committed. But the guy is so chill and he's just sat talking so calmly about how they're about to recklessly drive and potentially get into an accident.
It's good.
Let's go, brother. Can I just keep one foot? Can I just sit like this?
Bro, you're 100% good. Don't worry.
Just don't drive off.
I got you. You're good. Right. Don't trip. You're good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna put the thing up now so you can see.
Well, sure, my brother. Listen, once again, obviously for everyone's
You're good.
For everyone's safety, Squeeze can't talk, but I'll interpret for him.
Okay. All right.
They then go on to talk a little bit about how Squeeze got into the business of committing crimes, and he tells us about how he started at the age of 8 when he used to sit in his dad's lap and just go crazy with the wheel, as his interpreter is about to tell us.
So, damn, Squeeze, what made you get into this shit, bro?
So basically, Squeeze started driving when he was like 8 years old. He'd sit on his dad's lap, go crazy type shit. Then he would make little trips to AutoZone, Home Depot, the grocery store and shit when he was like 10, 11 years old. And he became like a master, I guess, around 13, 14. And he's basically been doing that ever since. drives every day. He's a professional driver. It's what he loves to do. He's passionate about it.
Wow, that's fire.
This might just be because I'm not American, but I find it crazy that he's saying that at the age of 10, he was just driving the car to the shops. Like, did nobody see this small child in the front seat of a car and go, that's a bit strange? And they specifically said that he went to AutoZone, which is like, you know, where you get your car fixed. So surely they would notice that this car that's just been driven in has had a 10-year-old get out the driving seat. But whatever, man, this is a professional driver apparently, and he's going to professionally get into a hit and run, as we're about to see.
I don't think I've ever seen a driver, at least online, that can go, you know, that can just move faster than him and enter 40 mile an hour. He brought the...
Sorry, I was trying to skip ahead to see where he starts driving. That cut just killed me.
Yeah, but the thing is about Squeeze, bro, it's not even so much that he's wanted, because he's not even, you know, in New York, you can't get away with this stuff. It's that he is literally, bro, the craziest driver anyone has seen, arguably ever, bro, since the beginning of time.
Shit.
Literally,
It's an Park, right?
I don't think I've ever seen a driver, at least online, that can go, you know, that can just move faster than him and enter 40 mile an hour traffic at 100 miles an hour. You know, it's just like his driving style is just super unique.
Yeah.
His driving style is super unique. Yes, it's unique because everybody else does not want to get into an accident and die. Also, I believe what he's talking about when he says that he can get away with it is that in New York they have a thing called no chase policies, which is something that the police have introduced because they believe if they just chase the criminals, then they're going to just drive even more recklessly, and then the chance of an accident happening goes up. So the idea is if you don't chase them, then they'll drive recklessly, yes, but they'll be less likely to, you know, get erratic and crash somewhere. And then this is where they describe what they're planning to do for this stream.
So what did you want to drive with me? What did you want to do?
Basically, we brought the gang out, right? We were just probably gonna go on a little ride along with all the BMWs, give you a vibe of the New York car culture type shit. Very chill.
Like, it's funny, but it's really not funny. It's funny to see this kid screaming after what he's got himself involved in, but it's obviously not funny at all to see this guy committing crimes and driving recklessly and potentially killing everybody on the road.
On Kick, like reckless driving, I'll literally get banned. Like if any reckless driving, I'm banned.
I get it.
That quote is insane. Because what does he think is going to happen? Like, he's being willfully incompetent because he's sat there saying, oh, well, if you guys recklessly drive, I'm going to get banned, which is what happens, by the way. They recklessly drive and he gets banned. But there is no way in this world that you can tell me that Neon genuinely thought when he sat in that car that he wasn't going to get, you know, driven around recklessly at 100 miles per hour in traffic. He knows what's going to happen and he thinks he can convince everybody that he has no idea. But I'm going to skip ahead to the point we've all been waiting for, where they drive very erratically at 100 miles per hour through gridlock traffic, and then obviously, as you expect, one of the 60 cars that they had following them that day drives straight into the back of them. So here they are, entering the freeway, I believe that's what they call it in America. That car's involved, that car on the right is also involved. They're weaving in and out of traffic. And bang, straight into the back of him. Jesus Christ. You can stop that clip at home and look for yourself, but there are about like 10 different vehicles behind that were also involved in this like reckless driving day out. And Neon obviously freaks out because he's just been involved in a hit and run accident and begs the driver to pull over and let him out, which he does. And then Neon, as the big alpha male that he tries to portray himself as, basically legs it. He gets out the car and sprints down the road.
Oh shit, bro. Everything's good. Oh shit, fuck. Everything is 100% good.
Show me off.
The thing about this clip is the guy in the back that's trying to persuade everybody that what happened is just perfectly fine. The driver's interpreter is sat there the whole time just going, guys, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry, it's fine. We're all good, it's fine. Guys, come on, I know we just got hit in the back by another car, but it's fine. Please, it's fine.
Drop me off. I need to get dropped off, bro. Anyway.
He's dropping you off right now. You guys are good?
Drop me off.
You guys are good?
Alright, right here. Drop me off. Alright, thank you, bro. Thank you. Bye. Alright, thank you, bro.
Hop out real quick.
Come on.
Yo, you're...
Yeah, and then you see sprinting down the road. Genuinely, what did he expect? Now, obviously, I know I'm making light of this situation and I'm taking the piss out of the driver involved in this situation. As funny as it is, this is a very serious situation. Now, the results of this incident, video and live stream were that Neon got banned from Kick for 24 hours. He is now back online, so if anybody wants to go watch him and his amazing content, his channel is back. I'm sure he's learned his lesson from the 24-hour suspension, and he definitely will never do anything like this again. I've never really understood Kick as a platform. I get it was meant to be the thing that, you know, takes over from Twitch, and there's like no rules, you can do whatever you want, except there are a couple of rules. But it seems like even though there are a couple of rules, they don't enforce them at all. Because as I say, for endangering the lives of many people, he was banned for 24 hours and then just let back on the platform. So it's clear that they don't really care about this stuff. They're kind of just like, oh, 24-hour ban, don't do it again, you're being very naughty. But I don't know, maybe I'm being too crazy. What do you guys think about this incident? Do you think that Neon was perfectly fine and he actually had no idea what was going to happen and he's a victim here? Or maybe you think that people like this should be banned from every social media possible because they're glamorizing some really dangerous behavior that if it doesn't stop soon, something bad is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple months we're talking about how one of these drivers gets into a really bad accident, and I pray that that doesn't happen to them. But like I said, let me know your thoughts down below, and whilst you're there, if you can like and subscribe as well, that'll really do me wonders, and I'll see you next time. Bye.